Hello, I'm back again. I think this is one of my last dreams, I think. This is another dream I had after I was saved, about a year after I was saved. And this dream really freaked me out, particularly because I had this dream before I was even saved. Like a year before I was born again Christian, I had this dream. I thought it was some freaky, weird sci-fi dream, and I did not want anything to do with it. So I just pushed it off. And you know how you have some weird dreams that don't mean nothing? I thought that was just a really weird, disturbing nightmare dream that I had. And I forgot about it. And then, like, after I was saved, when the Lord started giving me dreams and talking to me about stuff, he gave me that dream again. I had that same exact dream again, and I was really disturbed because it freaked me out. And then at least like a month or two later, the Holy Spirit one day just downloaded me into my spirit exactly what that dream meant, because I had no idea. So it was pretty crazy. So this dream is about fallen angels and the tribulation and what their plan is. So in this dream, I was, you know how San Francisco has like layers to the city you can see with like maybe a hill in the background? It looked like I was in some type of city in the start of the tribulation. I could see there's still like plenty of buildings and people left, but there was like, I could see a huge bomb explosion in the city in the background, and I could tell like there was chaos happening. I don't know why, but there was chaos happening in the background, but I think it was really early in the tribulation. So I was in the tribulation, and I got caught, me and these other 11 girls, all ranging from like 18 to mid-20s, like really young girls that were healthy. We got caught and by these people, this government people, and we were escorted to this box like white facility. Sorry, that's my cat. If you guys know military bases, they're really plain like white tan buildings with like fences around it with barbed wire fence. That's exactly what this building was. It was in the middle of the city. It was large, tan, and white, and it was just on some random street, and it had a fence. It had barbed wire fence with a gate and security. It looked like an official like laboratory or something. And then there's this huge square building, and then it was a ton of grass with like spotlights or just lights around it, huge grass, and then it was all fenced in. So we were escorted to this facility, and when we got in there, they had like little room dormitories for each girl, like private room or whatever. They made us clean, like detailed clean our bodies, everything. We had to do this whole cleaning ritual that took a very long time. And this is where it gets disturbing. I apologize if you have any, it gets disturbing. I'm just warning you guys now. So they made us wear these thick, dark red velvet robes with hoods, exactly what you would see in the satanic rituals happening. But they made us stay naked underneath. So we just had these like robes on, and they escorted us out of the building into that front yard lawn area. And we were in a straight line, all of the girls, and we're all terrified. But I knew that none of us could resist, because they would kill us. If we resisted, they would have completely killed us. So we were all terrified, and we were just complying because we didn't want to die. You know, we didn't know what was going on. So I was in the back of the line, and the line came out of the door of the building, started curving, and I realized that each girl, including me, we had this guy next to us who was like he was part of the government, and they were all escorting us. And these guys were exactly the same type of guy. They all were like, the ancient Greek, like mythological, like men, how they're supposed to be like really good looking, like Roman gods. Not that I believe any of that, of course, I'm Christian. But that's what these guys looked like. They were identical looking, like the most gorgeous guys I've ever seen. But they were like emotionless. They didn't talk to us. And they were all identical looking too. And each of us, including me, had one. We were on their right side. And I remember looking at the guys in front of us because they started curving us into a circle. And I was like, something's wrong with these guys. What's wrong? And I looked into their eyes and they felt like dead. But I didn't understand what was wrong with these guys at the time. They just really disturbed me. So all of the girls were made to go in a big circle and we all had to lie down. And this is where it gets disturbing, particularly for us, for me. So they would force themselves on us. Each guy would either force themselves on us or inseminate us. And their main goal was to get us pregnant. And I don't know why. I was just terrified of getting forced upon. So I was praying I would actually get inseminated instead because I was terrified. I was so scared. I hated the situation, but I was so afraid that they were going to kill me, you know. What do you do in that situation? If I knew the meaning of the dream, I would have let them kill me, but I'll continue. So I was, you know, I was inseminated, and I was like thanking God that I wasn't forced upon. And then they led us all back into the building, and then they like left us alone, and I didn't see the guys for the rest of the dream. And then the dream fast forwards, and I'm like heavily pregnant, but I didn't know what the sex of the baby was. And I was clutching my stomach, and it was huge. And I remember knowing in the dream that if it was a female baby, they would kill the baby without a doubt. They would kill all the females while you were pregnant if they found out it was a female, and they would possibly kill you or try again with you. And I knew in the dream they wanted the male babies, and I had no idea why or what was happening. I thought these men were just regular humans and they were just evil people. So I was just praying to God. Literally, I was praying that they wouldn't touch my baby because I was freaking out. I was, you know, that motherly instinct kicked in, and then I woke up. And I had that dream before I was saved, and I hate that act of being forced upon. Like, the idea of it really grosses me out, and, you know, I just don't like that. I don't think anyone would. But I had no idea what that meant, and I had it again after I was saved, and I was getting other dreams and stuff. So I was like, what on earth? Like, because I didn't like that dream at all. And then like 2 months after that, it just clicked. Well, the Holy Spirit made it click. Thank you. But I realized that this is crazy. I realized that all of the men were fallen angels, and that they were trying to create an army of Nephilim. Sorry, however you spell it. They were trying to create an army of Nephilim to literally face off Jesus in the second coming. I knew that, and the Holy Spirit downloaded me into my spirit, and I was shocked. And many people have had other dreams that there would be giants and tribulation and everything, and I think this is literally where they're coming from. I think they might have a plan, these fallen angels, to kidnap women and to do this so they could have an army of Nephilim. So this is the weirdest dream I've ever had, but I haven't heard of many dreams that are like this. Maybe a few, but I'm not remembering any of them. Yeah, this dream was crazy. I think this is part of the devil's plan in the tribulation. So just keep praying and make sure you're right with the Lord, and also pray for the left behind saints that are gonna come to Christ, because I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy what they're gonna face. So you know, let's just keep praying for them. And if you guys have any questions or comments, or if you know of anyone else that has a like dream than me, like, tag them below, because I'd be interested to see if anyone else has had any information about this. Thank you guys. Bye. Have a good day.